Hey, Mr. Johnson? Cave Johnson?
I see.
Yeah, it's Jack, the tester of those new AI-driven toasters. Yeah, it's not really working out.
I don't hate you.
Good evening, my name is Jack Stone and you are watching Experience Bar, the home of video game inspired cocktails, because thinking with portals becomes a lot easier once you've had a beverage or two. Today we're going to be making a drink which has been requested by YouTuber Matrix Retoasted. They asked us to make a drink inspired by Portal and its portals with its portal. So we're going to be making a drink called the Portal Gun today. Portal is one of those games that was kind of one of those sleeper hits. It jumped straight out of the orange box and into everyone's most played lists. It had great mechanics, great characters, a really funny story. But one thing that a lot of people forget about Portal and the Portal series in general, both the original and the sequel, is that it had this wonderful aesthetic. Most of the time you're in this very sterile lab environment that's mostly whites and greys, but the Portal gun that you're using is orange and blue. It creates this wonderful contrast that makes it very distinctive. Whenever you look at a screenshot of Portal, you know you're looking at Portal. And that kind of aesthetic is where we're going to be drawing our inspiration from today, with an orange and blue, sweet and sour beverage that not only looks impressive, but tastes pretty good too. Let's get started. So with this drink, you are going to be using a mixing glass. I'm just using the glass half of my shaker. Feel free to do the same. Fill it about halfway with ice. This is going to be quite a big drink, so you want to leave yourself a little bit of room. Start off with 2 ounces of vodka. I am using Ivanov here, but you can use Smirnoff or anything like that, as long as it's a relatively flavorless vodka. Follow that up with ½ ounce of triple sec. I am using Cointreau simply because it is delicious, and ½ ounce of honey simple syrup. Honey simple syrup is made with ½ a cup of honey and ½ a cup of water, heated slowly until the honey all dissolves. Let it cool down, you can use it in this drink. Follow that up with 2 ounces of orange juice and 1 ounce of red grapefruit juice. You can use normal grapefruit juice as well, but personally I prefer the red grapefruit juice. Once you've got that, grab your bar spoon and give it a quick stir, and grab your Collins glass filled with ice. Now, you'll see that I've rimmed this Collins glass with a nice blue sugar. This is a big part of the aesthetic of the drink. You've got the orange liquid and the blue rim. To rim a drink, all you need to do is take a lime wedge or a lemon wedge or any real wedge of a fruit and just wipe it around the rim and then dab it in a flat surface covered with sugar. Just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's usually enough. And that's how I got this. Made it in advance so you don't have to watch me awkwardly dab. You then strain your drink into your Collins glass. Be very careful to avoid your rim there. And there you have it. That is the Portal gun from Portal. Orange and blue. Very pretty drink, very tasty drink. Make sure that you use a straw if you want to avoid too much of a sweetness drink, but personally, I like it just straight from the rim. Now this was a triumph. Immediately right off the bat with this drink, Immediately, right off the bat with this drink, is you get the sweetness from the sugar rim. It's not super overpowering, but that's very quickly wiped away by the sourness of the red grapefruit juice and the orange juice. The vodka doesn't really add too many flavors. It's basically just an alcoholic baseline, but the Cointreau and the honey simple syrup together had this kind of orange rind and florality to the drink that really adds a certain little something to the flavor. If you want to make a mocktail version of this, it's pretty easy. You just remove the Cointreau entirely and substitute the Ivanov, the 2 ounces of the vodka, with 1 ounce of grapefruit juice and 1 ounce of orange juice. You'll get a really nice mocktail that way as well. So that is it. That is the Portal gun from Portal as requested by Matrix Retoasted. Thank you so much for joining me. Give us a like and subscribe for more geeky content. Head on over to our Patreon for some exclusive recipes, and if you have any suggestions for further drinks or games, just let me know in the comments below. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.